Hello again, everyone. Edwin Lerner back once again in this YouTube astrological segment. I'm going to be talking about Mars sextile or trine the black moon Lilith in a natal chart. Now, you may easily, well, first off, I want to start out by stating that some of you may remember when I first started my YouTube astrology channel, I did a series on the aspects in a natal chart. They were a little bit concise, and some people may have referred to them as snappy. So what I decided to do is make another series on them in which the videos would be a little bit longer and more descriptive. So anyway, first thing up is, well, if you have Mars sextile or trine the black moon Lilith in a natal chart, one way it may manifest could be that you may easily find the energy and vitality, which is Mars, to do what you have an intense passion and desire for, which is the black moon Lilith. If you have your black moon Lilith in Sagittarius, as an example, you may have an intense passion and desire for it, may be tied in with publishing, advertising, could be commercial work, something with sports, the outdoors, camping, or simply expanding horizons as some examples. Now, also, too, another way these aspects may be expressed in the natal chart is that arguments and disputes, which is Mars, with those that play a provocative role in your life, which is the black moon Lilith, may often, be more constructive as opposed to acrimonious. And the thing is, now let's say if you have the, the Mars, in, let's say it's in Leo as an example, arguments may be more connected with being, getting attention or being lauded and praised for things. It may have to do, matters with ego or pride or some kind of domination, in one's existence, as some examples. And another thing, too, if you have one of these aspects in your natal chart, you may easily stand up and fight, which is Mars, for those people, and necessarily those people, meaning the black moon Lilith people, which is, those that play a provocative role in your life. And the thing is, let's say, if the black moon Lilith is in Aries, as an example, one or more of those people may actually be an Aries sun, moon, or ascendant person, or simply embody the characteristics of the sign. It could be those that are aggressive, assertive, forceful, courageous, outspoken, direct, but maybe impulsive and impetuous as well. And those people as well, the black moon Lilith, the people that play that prominent role in your life, may admire your courage and bravery, which is Mars. Now, let's say if Mars is in the zodiac sign Cancer, as an example, that courage and bravery, maybe could be tied in with standing up for home and family members. I may know something about this because even though I don't have much of a family, if any, at this point, when I did, I actually was willing, to stand up for them. They may not have appreciated it all the time, but that is what I was able to, that's how I think a lot of that manifested with me. Mars in Gemini is another example. Could be a lot of, standing up for people through the written word, through communication. It could be harsh witticisms in some cases. Now also, too, there may be a little difficulty in finding the drive and motivation, which is Mars, to embrace the higher level of the BML placement. Now, if the black moon, let's say, is in Capricorn, that could be, attaining, really good social status, stature in life, showing good business acumen. It could be making contributions, from something to do with something political or, government, related work. The black moon Lilith in Aquarius may, embrace the higher level by simply making strong contributions to an astrological community, or astronomy, computers, electronics, innovation, meteorology, as some examples. Now, also, too, physical related trauma, which is the black moon moon Lilith, less likely to have, an adverse effect on one's vitality and physical strength, which is Mars. Now, if Mars is in Leo, as an example, the person, that could be a placement for near inexorable energy anyway, and, physical related trauma, which is the black moon Lilith, may have less likely have an adverse effect on. If the black moon Lilith is in Pisces, as an example, there may be physical related trauma, connected with the feet, the toes, the pineal gland, or the lymphatic or immune system, as some examples. Now, another thing, too, is that these aspects may be auspicious to fight in battle, which is Mars, formidable adversaries, which is the black moon Lilith. And the if Mars is in Gemini, as an example, there may be battles over matters, maybe you had something forged, or it's over some theft, or something that somebody, stole from you, as another example. Maybe somebody plagiarized your work, or it could be related to gossiping, as another example. And also, too, any anger issues, which is Mars, may be easy to suppress and keep hidden, which is the black moon Lilith. The black moon Lilith can be connected, things about us that we don't, really want, we want strongly suppressed and don't want to come out, and could also be about the courage and easily finding courage and to be able to confront, those things that we may want to, keep hidden, that we don't want to come out of the closet, so to speak. The black moon Lilith in Virgo, as an example, it could be where there may be a very strong critical or cynical or judgmental nature, even, hypochondriac tendencies. I don't know if that word applies anymore, but you understand what I'm saying. Now, another thing, too, is that Mars sextile or trine the black moon Lilith in a natal chart may also be expressed in little trouble or difficulty finding the enthusiasm, which is Mars, in expressing strong erotic sexual nature, which is the black moon Lilith. Now, if you have, say, if the black moon Lilith, is in Libra, as an example, there may be more refinement connected with this. There may be, a strong erotic sexual energy. Maybe, you may desire to have that expressed, in a give and take manner. It could be, again, it may be tied in, with refinement and, dealing, having, somebody that's more, very physically attractive, where that energy, is easier to be expressed. Black moon Lilith in Gemini, there may be a strong erotic attraction to younger people, those that exhibit like a very youthful, animated, or whimsical quality about them. And also, too, there may be a strong passion, which is the black moon Lilith, for sexual related matters, which is Mars, without overly obsessing over them. And the thing about this is, if Mars is in Aquarius, as an example, sexual matters may be something unusual or unorthodox connected with them. It may be using, more advanced, innovative sexual toys as an example, and also expressing leadership prowess and ability, courage and enterprise, which is Mars. Less likely to put you in any, strong state of trepidation, which is the black moon Lilith. You may freely express these qualities with little, apprehension or fear in doing so. Now, if Mars is in Taurus, as an example, it could be, showing that leadership prowess and ability at the place you make money. It may be, courage and enterprise as well. And there may be more persistence connected with this. It may be expressed in a more calm and composed manner. And also, too, the dark side and negative manifestation of the BML placement it would be less likely to have an adverse effect on the connection with Mars-related people, including sexual partners. Now, let's say, for example, if the Black Moon Lilith is in Scorpio, Black Moon Lilith in Scorpio can manifest in a person, perhaps doing things to evoke a negative response from somebody in order to get them in trouble, such as provoking a person, provocation, which leads to the other person doing something which gets them in trouble, whether it's legal trouble or what have you. But something like that would have less likely to have an adverse effect on those Mars-related people, again, including sexual partners. The Black Moon Lilith in Aquarius, there may be something, some kind of over-rebellious or idiosyncratic behavior as another example. Anyway, people, that'll conclude this YouTube astrological segment. Until next time, Edwin Leonard saying stay well.